Dude, I just still feel like my brain is like still totally fucked up from
We're
it.
live!
Sorry!
I was gonna say,
Hi.
I was gonna say, it's National Pizza Day. So I was gonna say,
And I
everybody grab your slice of pizza, because we're about to do the class trial. So I was like, you know, get whatever pizza joint that you go to, and make sure that you have a big hunk of slice as you dig into it and you watch this, because we're gonna be doing the entire Case 2, or Chapter 2 class trial tonight. We're gonna find out who killed the photographer. Because we certainly need to know who did it.
We can't see the stream.
I'm streaming it right now.
Not in Discord.
Ay, ay, ay. I'm sorry, we've been talking like Italian. We are talking like an Italian family for the past 15 minutes.
What the actual fuck am I looking at? Hold on, I found a pizza crime.
Oh no! Here we go!
We're gonna
I mean,
look
it's
at
not
it
as
later.
bad as it but...
I'll look at
Did
it
he have-
later. There, can you see it now?
Yes,
we can.
thank you, man. Cool, man.
I wasn't even here. Alright.
We gotta check on baby later.
Well, we can't
Shake
check on
baby?
baby. We can't check on baby tonight. Baby is resting while the class trial goes on.
Yeah, there's probably a shitload of poop around them right now.
No, I make sure to
Oh.
clean the toilet every single time.
Let's find out who killed my character.
I'm sure you want to know who it is.
I have my suspicions.
Well, this is your time as any to go over who you think it is and what, as they would say in the Super Bowl thing, time to place your bets.
I'm not good with names, let's remember.
Well, that's fine. Alright, so we still got,
What are we looking for?
Huh?
What are you looking for?
I'm doing
Abilities
upgrades. Because, you know,
Rich
during the
work.
class trial, I get to have abilities to make things easier for me.
Yeah,
Remember, my brain is still kind of slow due to Wednesday.
What?
My brain's still kind of slow, but what happened at Wednesday?
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial,
Who's got the
you will
popcorn?
present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Why are you having popcorn? It's pizza night.
If
Well,
you
it
vote
has
correctly,
popcorn
then only the
dusted
blackened
on
will
it.
receive punishment.
I mean,
But
pizza
if you
dust.
pick the
That stuff they
wrong
put on pizza
person-
chips.
Ew.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
What? Who cares about that game?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
I thought I was the only one that was playing video games. Now I'm an actual character? By the way, I got 100% complete in Animal Crossing, the very first one.
The characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, Boy F. And no, that's not a classification for fuckboy.
Oh, I was about to say.
I mean, that could be a category in and of itself.
Listen, if anybody wants a fuckboy, Wednesday is Valentine's Day, so just get ready for that one.
I already have a fuckboy.
And the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. By using the staff roll after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. The first character the player was able to control was Girl A. The true identity of Girl A, it's probably...
I see! Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki. That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A.
Sorry, Sylph, you can't do the demonic voice anymore.
Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Well, so much for Demon Mikan.
Infringement of my right to privacy. A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights. Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
She's right. The one who said that was...
I see! Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Girl C, huh? Her personality was hyper, energetic, and unique.
I see!
It's me!
Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl C? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Chiaki does not approve of this joke.
Let's move on to Girl D.
Oh, come on, Chiaki.
Girl D, huh? There's only one person who's always had a camera with them.
I see! Girl D is Mahiru, the victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
He's Guy F.
I think it's Fukio.
I see! Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game.
I didn't say Fukio, I
That's
said
fucking
Fukio.
stupid.
Yay!
Yeah, at least I'm not a fuckboy.
You are a
reminds
fuckboy.
me. Wasn't there another person
Oh, no,
whose
no,
last name
not
was
if-
also Kuzuryu?
Can't even
Another
say
person?
it.
It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji,
What?
Yoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
The reason Fuyuhiko's last name, Kuzuryu, appears twice. It's true, I have a hunch, but to call me out like that? Nagito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzuryu appears twice is probably because...
I can prove it with this! In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
Oh.
What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game.
That bitch.
It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game I could see being Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
I see! The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister. Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you got there. Winning personality? Are you praising me? I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality. It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the movie. Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope Speak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet! I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be the same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
What the heck is that wild connection?
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
And he also has a strange rivalry going on.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
What? No way! Is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
Girl E was killed on the 4th day in Twilight's main storyline. I was able to find out why she was killed by playing the secret storyline, which means it has something to do with the first high school girl's murder.
I see!
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister. You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But, is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim? In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that
I just want to brush his hair.
I knew it would come up, so I prepared it.
Brush whose hair? Nagito's?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, you want to do it so that it'll make me more of a stepping stone? For them to shave my head?
Rob, you look like you put a fork in the outlet.
Dude, he fucking looks like he haven't brushed his hair in like 5 years.
That's my natural hairstyle. I don't put any things in it or anything.
They got these things
I made a
now
map
called
of the music
salons. They
room's
can style your
surroundings,
hair for you.
which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
By the way, we gotta talk later about Animal Crossing.
I found a secret in.
I'll start explaining.
Dom is his workout, bro.
B, Girl C and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
You're
You
lucky
don't
I'm
need to
not having
patronize me.
You're lucky I don't have a beard circus, because then you would want to groom that too.
No, I'd be shaving it.
Wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then, what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess I need to clear that up first.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the...
No, that's wrong!
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
One of them was in the king's storeroom.
They were smashing the clay pots to find the key to get to the shrine of the silver monkey. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the four girls
Dude, they
met
never
in
got
the
that
entrance hall.
fucking monkey together. That's what you get when you fucking make kids wait hours on end just to play a fucking game show, and in the process, feeding pizza, candy, and pop. Just to make them tired.
The victim in the music room broke the window and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the four girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the four of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Murder weapon?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What is this, a Pink Floyd movie? Monokuma, what are you talking about?
What the heck?
Monokuma's
You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit. Which means I'll feel
What's with him and
disgusting.
shit?
You know, I gotta clean out my arteries, you know? I gotta clean out my entire stomach for good, healthy leading. Gut health is important.
Dude didn't get his chance to get a shit in that night.
Plus, it's the one. Plus, it allows me to take the switch into the bathroom.
You're the
You gotta play
disgusting one.
fucking Mario.
No, the only games I play are Animal Crossing and some other ones.
The weapon is pretty unconventional.
So,
The
how does he
answer
feel
was
about
revealed in
the animals from
game,
Animal
though.
Crossing not having hands, just nubs?
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Oh, we all know why he's really in their Anka zone.
Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
It's okay, Anka's a lot of people's waifu as well.
An unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. If we're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear, then I have to do it. I'll do it! What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Now then, there's something I need to tell you regarding the white noise which we don't have on easy mode, so fuck you.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Who has strength for that?
Why are you going even bigger?
Go big or go
Investigation
home.
conducts Universal chaos.
And that's what she said.
It's on that big a scale too?
That's what she
How about
said.
beating her with
I ain't talking about my weekdays.
Nekumaru's now gonna ask Gundam for sex advice.
Got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
I like your
Chosen at all.
stockings.
And gravel is impossible. It's too
Oh my
small
god,
to be a
like,
weapon.
thank you! I made him like myself.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
So instead of roll of quarters, it's a gravel bag.
What kind of bag?
Something that appeared in the game.
To be fair, that sounds like this really old weapon that they used to have. It was like a sack with like
I can think of
a
is the
rock,
school
like you'd
swimsuit.
swing it around. Like I think it was called a sling.
Yeah.
If you tie the swimsuit
And back
like a
then,
bag and
like,
stuff it
hitting
full of
someone
breath,
with it would have
it'd
been,
make
like,
an
the
effective weapon.
modern, the old equivalent of, like, a gun going off.
Hello, Mr. L. Welcome to the class trial and happy National Pizza Day.
Grab him
Hi, Mr.
inside the
L.
swimsuit?
You're in time
Even
to
the
see
ace
us
attorney
get
would be
tortured
astonished
by
by such a
crimes.
fantastic idea.
Oh, what, Phoenix drop. Phoenix drop. Don't worry, we'll get to Trials and Tribulations after this game.
But for the killer, it's an idea that kills
There's
people
one
with
reference
one
that I'm
stone.
really looking forward to.
Yeah,
To
I'm
make
sure you
people
are.
think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
Are you entertained, Monokuma?
This happiness you feel when the mystery
Doesn't
you
like
create
the
is
people from
solved.
Danganronpa make
Only
the Ace Attorney
producers
games?
know this feeling of ecstasy.
Nah, different
No,
people.
if they did, we would have had a crossover by now. Can you imagine Phoenix Wright going up against Monokuma? It would be the most
That makes-
epic video game class trial ever, because you would get objections. You would get take-thats. You would get evidence thrown at Monokuma. It would be so fucking epic.
And having him be like considered as the ultimate lawyer.
Yes,
Or the
Phoenix Wright
ultimate
would be
attorney.
the ultimate lawyer, and Monokuma would be the ultimate judge. I'm telling you, it would be fantastic. I wish that Spike, Chunsoft, and Capcom would get together and do this. It would be something that I would love. I mean, we've already had a Professor Layton crossover, which was great. Now we need the Danganronpa one.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was, like, a fan game. I mean, I know it's not, like, official, but, like, still.
I imagine Monokuma in court with a judge's robe on, one of those like curly wigs they have like in the UK when they go to court and shit.
Oh, the foreshadowing.
Oh god, no!
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
Yeah, Girl D mentioned she threw it away.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
Oh, Mr. L's like, Girl D.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
You missed the Guy F thing we did.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I
You
mean,
doing, baby boy?
she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident.
Anybody just want to buy 5 boxes of chocolate for Valentine's Day and just fucking eat all of it in one go?
No.
Like I do.
No.
I do.
I somewhat understand that feeling.
I love chocolate.
Yeah?
Chocolate is life.
That's pretty
chocolate
scary.
is good.
But Girl E
Chocolate
was
won't
also
let you
killed by someone
down.
on the 4th day.
Yeah.
Or the game's last day.
I'm part of the cult of chocolate.
I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Girl E's killer. Right now, the only person I can think of is that guy. The guy who felt such blind rage toward Girl E in the game.
Oh.
See. It should have been Guy F.
And he's like, Rah!
Now I just got the image
Oh,
of
I hope that wasn't like the option that would have led to the fun reference that I was
to avenge his
hoping
murdered
to
sister.
see.
Guy
I'm
F
just
is-
imagining Patrick saying, you ate my only food! After he just sit there and eat his own chocolate bar.
It's just a story in a video game, isn't it?
That's all you can
Great.
say.
Great.
That
Now I'm
game
gonna
is telling the
starve.
truth. It'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
That is, I'm terribly sorry, but
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were like totally stolen.
even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko. Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy!
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
Now, that game and Mahiru's death are probably related to one another. In actuality, there's a specific item that was used both in Girl E's and Mahiru's murder.
I can prove it with this! I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat.
Except Mahiru bled a lot more, for some reason.
There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
I'm gonna go over there and reach across this table and choke you, you little brat!
Yeah, these two are gonna fight.
If you keep making up
Just
your mind like that.
Open brawl like behind the diner.
This is gonna be just like the WWE promo event that they had last night. Where, what was it? Dwayne Johnson just slapped, like, just bitch slapped one of the wrestlers, and they were trying to break him up and everything. It's like, yeah, keep running your mouth, boy.
It's just a bitch fight, really.
I'll have to show you that. I'll have to show you that clip later.
Those two went into a huge bitch fight. Let's go.
And all because
the
he
girls
talked about
are fighting.
And all because he talked about The Rock's grandfather.
Oh, you don't
Which
talk
is
shit about the boulder.
Oh yeah. Or the fossil. I'm surprised he didn't say that, actually.
And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. But don't you think that'd be too obvious?
All I can think is calling out crap.
There's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what
I need a
happened?
vacation from my life.
Don't we all?
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet clogging bitch?
What the hell?
That's fighting words.
That's it. Somebody give me a belt. I'm gonna spank this little brat on her ass.
Don't you dare!
You need to learn a lesson.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll?
At least we know how to wash ourselves, unlike someone.
You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hyoko? Do you know where Hyoko was today?
Press X it out, my friends. Press
She was
X
at the
it out.
beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the...
No, that's wrong!
AKA press X it out, my guys.
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't!
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints! They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are. Don't decide that based on ugliness!
Huh. They're not Hyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from
Oh, don't drag me into your foot fetish too, you weirdo.
which means when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different.
I mean, I use the word stepping stone a lot for a reason.
Different entrance. you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was leaning against?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left. Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
Ah! I remember now! I remember when I went to the beach house!
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Huh?
It's a lie?
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying?
No, you're the one that has to prove that, Hiyoko. Not the other way around.
What is this? Ace Attorney? I have to prove who the killer is?
Idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
Me, Phoenix, right in this.
Well, technically, I'm the defense attorney in this case.
So is Hiyoko your client?
Right now, yes.
Mr. Wright, I object to this.
But only during my morning walk.
No, that's wrong.
Sorry, Your Honor, I wasn't listening.
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
Miles Edgeworth, will you please get your partner out of my courtroom?
I was gonna tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier. Is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Hiyoko Sayanju.
That letter! It's the one Mahiru had, right?
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious, I don't know.
Oh, snap! I remember now. I totally saw you.
Huh?
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
See. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner, Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him.
That's gonna be fuck Yo's catchphrase from now on. Deal with it.
Well, yes,
God,
after trolling, Kazuichi, he went back to the cabin to laugh about it.
Hello, Sophia.
Oh, God.
He's like, yeah, that's right. I put pepperoni on my pizza. Deal with it.
Does he have the pixelated sunglasses?
Yes.
Oh, God, not that meme, not that meme.
Just that, though.
Yeah, that's
right.
right.
It's like when you go with the glasses, it's like the glasses just like down onto his face instead of deal with it as a caption.
Yeah, that's right. I watch Friends more than Seinfeld. Deal with it. Yeah, that's right. I watch the Super Bowl commercials without actually watching the football game. Deal with it.
Oh, do you also watch the Puppy Bowl?
Yeah, that's right. I watch the dog show instead of the Macy Thanksgiving Day Parade. Deal with it.
Anyway, That letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously, I don't know. I didn't even write that letter. I'm telling the truth. I really don't know.
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
She's probably faking it.
I love
I
your
can assume she
tears.
summoned
Mwah.
Mom
Mahiru
faked
with the
it.
intention of killing her all along.
Ibuki loves
She wrote a letter to let her
tears.
know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out.
You're gonna start drinking the tears. That's like, here, this is your
Oh.
tears in my coffee cup.
And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited.
Wow, Circus has become a full-blown sadist right now.
There's evidence.
Should I
for
be
that
afraid?
too.
Yes, because my brain's not working proper since Wednesday.
You're no wonder your brain's so baked. You just need to relax.
But I'm a Buki, not Circus.
The only place I can think of where Hiyoko was hiding is probably that place, right? A specific item was found there that would lead us to assume Hiyoko was waiting there.
Here! The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence. Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
I have captured the true character of this mystery. Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
We have presented the proof! My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out!
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap!
Who's someone? Whose trap is it?
It must be
Kaiba's.
that one person! You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with the mask? There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer!
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask! Is your brain fried or something?
That is right.
Yeah.
It cannot be Hyoko. That mask belongs to
I
Sparkling
ate too much
Justice.
fried chicken, and now it's fried.
Huh? Sparkling what now?
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island. Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Yoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your head! Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer!
It's true that Hiyoko is suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. I can't help but feel like we're being directed by someone. Maybe it's because we're actors performing in a video game.
Oh my god, I'm like famous! Hi people in Game World! I'm a Buki! I rock hard!
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you drove. No, that's wrong.
Leave him.
About that gummy, did Hyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
How is it gonna work?
But what about the lemon flavor?
Thank God tonight's voice actor.
It's yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored. Huh?
Well, until the trial is over, and then the killing starts, and then we have to voice act that one.
It's not mine.
Well, I
Yeah.
can't do the count right now because the cat's in the way. He just woke up from his nap and wasn't loving.
That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy.
See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap. Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my
Kaiba.
revenge. I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might.
Hold on, you
A
little
boot to the
bitch.
head?
You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't be
Like that.
stupid. I'm not done backing you into
Oh
a
God!
corner yet.
Let's bring that joke back, aren't you, Joe?
Nobody puts Hiyoko in the corner.
I hereby bequeath to all of you a boot to the head.
And one for Jenny in the wind.
We're not done with
We're
Hiyoko
talking
yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her
Last ounce of strength.
No, that's wrong.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
instant death.
According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Ryuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the killer after all.
Oh!
Seriously,
Yeah.
that's not true.
Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body? If she handled a body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was clean.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer. Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven.
I won't let you look down on me.
Oh gosh, here we go.
We haven't decided that yet.
Hey, Fuyuhiko, why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
Yikes.
Bro, eat a
Mahiru
Snickers,
didn't
you're
block
not
the door.
yourself.
Then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of. If Mahiru didn't, then Hiyoko did. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Nope.
No, washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
Hiyoko took off her clothes before committing murder. No, that should be impossible.
What fan fiction are we getting into?
Damn!
I see.
Fan fiction you into, dude?
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko mentioned this before.
Oh, should I do this or?
Yeah, go ahead.
I can't help it. I can't tie my kimono sash by myself.
Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell. And it only smelled a little.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
Stay away from forest fires.
If she didn't change her clothes,
No,
then
listen
what
to
did
that
Hiyoko
bear.
do with the blood that got
He's
on
a
her?
pervert.
All right, then time to get the picnic basket.
Like I've been saying,
I was talking
blood
about
wasn't on
Smokey
me
the
in
Bear.
first
He's
place,
such a
'cause I
perv.
never touched Mahiro's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious? Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
No, that was the result of having sex with Nekomaru.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
No, she really wanted it then.
Oh, she did. She so wanted him.
All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
That's what she said to
Oh.
Nekomaru the first time they started
So-
doing it.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
The hell it does!
She came in with the strap on, and Nekomaru was like, "Hell no!"
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay.
At least we know who does the
But I'm
pegging
not
in the
the killer?
relationship.
Yeah, seems like it.
Foreshadowing.
I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru. 'Cause Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind.
And there's a very perverted scene that thankfully we did not see of them in the shower.
Yep.
There's no way I would kill a nice person
Wouldn't that be
like
classified
her.
as child
Why wouldn't
porn?
you believe me earlier?
No,
You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
because they actually have found a way in this game to actually clear that up later on.
Kyoko,
Yep.
please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right?
And I don't think America would have brought the game over if they thought that.
Shut the hell up,
Right.
Barf. I
And
hope
again,
you
America
behave
it
now
has
and
a lot
die.
of perverts here.
Yep.
I'm sorry for being pig Barf.
More importantly, Fuckyo's behavior earlier was definitely strange. Getting so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious? Could it be? Does he actually have something else in mind?
Hey, Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
It's
I
bring
would
your
like
cat
to know
to work
too.
day.
It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier?
Oh. She never talked to me at all. And what a surprise. I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
'Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So, What was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
A letter?
Yeah, this one.
I was gonna tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island. The time is still the same at 2 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Mahiru Koizumi.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
Huh? The letter that Hiyoko had, doesn't it clearly contradict that other evidence?
I can prove it with this. This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second floor at 2:30 p.m.
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Hyoko's letter...
About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island. The time is still the same at 2 p.m.
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it. But for both letters to say the same thing?
Hyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think?
Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
It's safe to say a letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge?
I see! The killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters... Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while.
The killer forged both of those letters.
In doing so, they were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
So they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer. How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all. It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Shut the hell up, creep.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens.
Yep.
Just lightly punch him to death later.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the
Lightly?
beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
I'm sure somebody wants to punch him like a JoJo character.
What's most important is what happened.
Circus.
What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep. Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Medicine?
Drugs?
Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet. And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic.
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but... The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start. And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Everything was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer. That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer!
Hiyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Seriously, which side are you on?
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray, and you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying!
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hiyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job! That's the right way! That's the splendid power of teamwork! Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
Now Monokuma ate too much pizza.
Look, he's a sleeping baby.
Sleeping!
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
The bitter truth? That may be true, but even so, we can't just stand around here all day. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll survive.
You can imagine Among Us and Danganronpa. That'd be awesome.
What?
Well now. Well then, now that the class trial has reached its climax, I would like to present the answer right here, right now. If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair.
You can't. Seriously, a big no-no.
But spoiling it right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against innovation.
Class president.
So, without further ado, the answer is... Nah! Sorry.
Correct! You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
I don't know what you're talking about, but somehow it feels wrong to me.
Sorry to get your hopes up, Circus.
Didn't they do that joke before? It's like, I'm gonna reveal who it is. Oh no, psych.
And my heart is
Yeah, they
throbbing
have.
like crazy right now. To think that that the person who killed the wonderful
I'm a
Mahi
prisoner to my cat
is
right now.
in this room.
He wants
Impossible!
pets.
Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can
Why did she have
believe that.
mushrooms growing on her?
Because you know what mushrooms are a symbol of, right?
It's basically, you know, yeah.
Yeah, mushrooms are a symbol of death.
Oh,
Or
I
depression.
can't do anything. How annoying. But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do.
There's a bar rescue episode where mushrooms grow out of a freezer. Like the spores from mushrooms can kill you.
Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
We already did.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Do you mean the letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime? After I left?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide! I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there!
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
Oh god. This game. So there's a new thing in the sequel. It's called Logic Dive.
Fucker. Oh, fuck.
Basically, we're going inside our own brain.
Piss break?
Well, this one I hate. I hate this. Basically, we're going inside Hajime's brain and we're playing a logic game. But this logic game involves skateboards.
Why? This.
So here I am, doing everything I can.
Like, so many awful games had, like, the skateboard mechanic. Like, well, what the hell was it called? Wally and the No Gang?
Well, wait till you see this. She's right. This might be a very important problem.
Like CKY in the background.
If the killer tampered with
Maybe
the
play some, like,
evidence after
CKY music would
Hyoko
be
ran
great.
away from the beach house, when did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house? And if they hid inside the beach house, where would they have been hiding? Hyoko said nobody was hiding in the shower room. Think. If I just focus and think about it, I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. Alright, I'm gonna do it.
Oh my gosh, this is like the Sonic thing, except there's no balloons.
Sonic Riders?
Oh no, like the... Take away the board at, the thing they had in Heroes. Though they probably had it in Riders, too.
Fuck. Oh, shit. I can't remember what it is either, but is it like one with the fucking balloons and you have to try to get the Chaos Emerald?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, fuck. That gave me so much trouble when I played Sonic Heroes. No. And I couldn't even beat Team Dark.
Oh, I beat all of them, thankfully.
Same.
Because I don't know how the hell to actually reach the Chaos Emerald in time because of the fucking balloons that are getting in the way.
I thought you were supposed to collect the balloons. There was something else I'm thinking of.
But, wait, but isn't there a time limit on that?
Maybe?
Time limits gave me anxiety. Do other fucking tricks, Hajime. Damn! Tony Hawk could do it better than you can. Holy shit. I can't believe I fucking roasted it. I remember getting a Tony Hawk reference.
It's all coming together.
Well, thank God that was an easy one. It gets harder as the trials go on.
You think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing.
Wow, way to bury your own game systems, developers.
Didn't I just say there was nowhere to
Yeah,
hide?
like,
Do I have to explain
yeah,
it in
Barry,
another language so you can understand?
Isn't that really brave?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
No, there should have
Yeah,
been a
it
place
is.
for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good.
I really don't want that to happen to me. I need to answer by any means. The place where the killer was hiding. The place where Hiyoko hasn't looked is...
Here! The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
The closet? That's where I was locked up!
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right? And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
If the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place in advance, I can only think of one place. That's right, the place where the killer was hiding inside the closet was...
Here! What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think? Two surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. 'Cause we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Saying whatever you want, even if you didn't ask.
All right, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya!
Oh, you shut up.
Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right? Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very
Okay.
articulate.
Jeez! You're pretty annoying for noticing something like that.
Chester,
I
maybe
know
I
it
go to
sounds
bed.
like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction.
We did it in the first game.
It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine! You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right? And after Hyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Okay, the final thing.
Chester, don't chew on my cord.
Yeah, so this is the same thing as the first game. We can memorize words and use them as evidence later.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower. Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body. Did they use something other than the shower?
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and whoosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around. Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
If I use Chiaki's opinion, I might be able to break through the contradiction.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off.
No, that's wrong! If they just needed to wash off the blood, they didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
Something other than the shower that was used to wash off the blood? It's possible it was...
I see! Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
I've seen through it. In theory,
Oh shit, it's Pecco turn.
possible.
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used. It's true there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, try one bottle drink is simply not enough. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down! We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Allow me to cut through those words. There were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge. And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can.
See, this is why you always look in trash cans.
Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Ah, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Well, now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Huh? You should have said so sooner. Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of a shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Hold on a sec. Now that I think about it, if they soaked their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles, if they did that, that person would be...
It seems you've realized who the killer is. See? Just as I thought.
Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Is that true?
Let me ask. Who might that be?
If the killer used plastic water bottles to wash off the blood that splattered onto them, that killer, Mahiru's killer, must be someone among this group. Right before I discovered Mahiru's body, I met... Say, what kind of swimsuit do you think Miss Sonia will wear? Since she's a foreigner, how about a bikini? Who are you calling flustered? Don't go making false accusations, you bastard.
That's a strange combo.
Well, you did another wonderful thing. Well,
Isn't that Hyoko?
He's 16, she's 16.
Is this voiced or no?
No, it's not.
yep, I know.
My, how disappointing. I thought if they came here early, I'd be the first one to arrive.
Hey, sorry to keep you guys waiting.
Hajime and Kazuichi, why are you two here?
It's to Sunbird. I do not want my skin to be damaged.
Is there a killer among us?
You're the only one! Heko, is it you?
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
Hey, aren't you breathing pretty heavily?
I just did a little swimming.
If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body. But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Don't just stay silent. Say something.
Hold on, you bastard! You saw her at the diner! You never saw her near the beach house, right? So maybe she really was swimming!
No one even saw her swimming.
No. I saw her.
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home. So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I didn't even pay attention to the beach house. I went straight back to the hotel after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer! We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house!
Now that you mention it, you're right.
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Peko is.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
We might have an answer.
Huh?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
The killer's escape route. I might know what it was. In fact, the only possible thing I could think of is that opening.
I see! If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is... well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
Littering is not allowed. Let us coexist with this island's bountiful nature and mutual prosperity.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object.
I see. You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body. Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object? And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours! No!
You.
Violent!
Even if the killer used an object to escape out the window, they wouldn't have been able to get rid of it. So the only thing I can think of is that the killer must have hid it somewhere. If that's the case... no. Maybe it was an object that they didn't have to hide. If so, I feel like I'm starting to see something. Okay, we're gonna be here a while.
Yep. A little bit late for me to grab myself a little snack. I feel like this is a good time for us to take a piss break, would you say?
Yes.
Well, go get your stat.
Wait, it's 8 o'clock. Ow.
See, my butt's falling asleep while watching this.
Girl, I feel.
Whoa, what was that?
Knees, probably.
Alright, we're good.
Yay!
Got it!
Heko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right? If I recall correctly, you had it then too. Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Yeah. Heko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step stool? You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily. Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
Now it's time for the,
Scramble Fest!
Yeah, now they're gonna try to fight us. They're gonna try to make it so that we can't see, so
You're
then we
saying
have to...
she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword? It would have been left in the shower room, and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking
He
give
is
it to me!
simping hard.
If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Fuyuhiko, why? Why are you...
Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! That's obviously impossible! You're pissing me off! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Shut bastard! Don't fuck with me! You're pissing me off! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! You're pissing me off! Don't fuck with me! You're pissing me off! Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
This is the end! If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword bag. When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword bag to it. And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan.
Permission
You just
to
back
cut off.
Well, you're the killer, so, I mean, if you want to kill an extra person... She's contemplating it.
Hopefully no one will object if I stab right into it
You're
between
just
his
making
ribs.
assumptions. You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof. Got it, you bastard?
It's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
She admitted it just now, right? She admitted she's Mahiru's killer, right? But is this right? Even though Fuyuhiko was the one arguing with us, Peko just admitted it so freely.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Can it wait until after the voting?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Huh?
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
Huh?
I do not sully
He's
my
going to
hands
hold
to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
What are you saying?
Justice
Oh my
is what
God.
makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon, the protective father and the smiling mother. Hello!
What?
Earth to Peko! If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that.
It's fine.
What?
Just stop it.
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop
I know.
it.
Your
So I
characters
must
sound completely
fight.
delusional right
I
now.
must continue to fight to protect justice. Could she be? As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. Justice complete! The center of justice that is
Oh my
pierced
God.
by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice!
They put
Now
the
then,
emoticon in
let's
there.
execute justice!
Why are they putting the emoticon in there?
I don't know, man.
Peko, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
What's going on? What's this? Chill.
Peko finally snapped!
Everyone, please be careful.
Whoops.
Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be... What? Huh?
An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask. This mask is the dividing line. Just like various items, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
I don't get it.
What the
This
fuck?
is becoming really crazy.
What? What the heck is this? Pecco is the killer? Why is it turning it out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events. Hey. Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer.
Well, I know what you gotta do. You gotta poke the bubble. Then he wakes up.
Again? Huh? Sleepwalking?
So what's your answer to my previous
Hey, buddy.
question?
Hey,
Why did
don't
you
look my
kill
face right now,
Mahiro?
bud.
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately. No matter what.
What the fuck did I
must
just
not
miss?
overlook evil.
Evil?
Pecco going batshit crazy.
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
To protect justice, of course. In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword and executed justice.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
She's so gross!
Says the one who does not shower.
Is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Why are you laughing?
I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
End it? He's right. We need to end this already. The killer? In the end. There's no mistake that it was Pecco all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Hello, Jack here. I'm not going to say anything about these sparkling justice idols, but damn, this bitch is batshit crazy. You know what I'm right about now? What just happened? Why am I suddenly back here? And who the hell are these guys?
Kid, I don't know. You've been hitting the gummies like I have.
Why the fuck would I even take that kind of crap? I don't think that even Master would allow me to have such items.
Master is
your
too
master's
busy eating pizza that,
In the
that,
afterlife.
pervert. Yeah, I already got like 10 pies here. And it's all made from the best Italian dough.
Nobody tell her that he died.
That can't be. That can't be Master. Sure, we may have gone through some fucked up shit, but I doubt he'd lose himself that quickly.
No. I the first thing I did was eat 20 pizza pies all in one row.
That's a big difference. No. To be able to endure such a thing, though. Expected of Master to be like that.
Well, too bad. I mean, I met a great chef. He ended up murdering me, but it was worth it in the end because I get to eat all his delicious food. I don't give any to the photographer, though.
Why would I want that fucking fucked up food after your greasy hands spin all over it?
That's why I put my hands on the food so that you can't eat it.
It was like the kid that licks something so that they claim it.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
You know that episode of SpongeBob where he licked the chocolate?
Mm-hmm.
That was me. That's me every time I'm presented with chocolate.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I got chocolate covered strawberries now. 2 boxes of them, in fact.
Oh, no, so.
I know, Chester. You want me to lay down?
Hi, Cashew. Yeah, I know, boy. You're comfy on the bed with me.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange, the killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hyoko. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet so they could frame her as the killer later.
Oh.
At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she had been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon, the metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood.
I just love how the blood is looking like Pepto-Bismol all over her head.
They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiro, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand.
Chester,
So they
we'll go to
escaped
bed
the beach
after I'm
house
done.
using a different route. The small window in the shower room. However,
We'll go to
that
bed
window is
after I'm
rather
done
high up and
working.
can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used
Back talking me.
No.
the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle,
Hey, baby boy.
and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding
Hey,
the
baby
sword
boy.
bag in their hand.
Come over here.
As long as they're able to
Come
reach
over
the window,
here.
all they
You
had
baby
to do
boy?
was pull the bag to retrieve the
Are
sword.
you baby?
Healthy boy, you're on my arm,
And so
sir.
the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing
It's
had
the
happened.
cat invasion.
But their wet
Yeah.
hair and swimsuit didn't dry
A
right.
catastrophe.
There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse.
Well, come over here.
So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you
Come on,
caused.
Mom ain't
Isn't
doing
that
nothing.
right, Peko Pekoyama?
Pretty boy.
Alright, get off my desk.
I see. And what of it? She's like totally cool with it. I haven't
Bruh.
done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed
Ah.
Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no
How much
reason
longer
to
until
condemn
she
me.
gets executed?
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so
We
we
got
can
backstory
kill
to
this
do.
weird, crazy bitch.
I don't want
There's
backstory.
no way
Well,
you can kill me.
this is what good writing is, Circus.
Justice can never be killed.
Yeah, but I've got a cranky
You should
kitty.
all know that as well.
He's like a kid who wants
What
to
are
be
you
in bed.
saying?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared
My
to
boy's
throw
the
away
same way.
something equally important. Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on in order to keep justice. To keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice. If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world? Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice. Hurry and carry on justice.
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed! For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
A few sacrifices? That's...
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
Stand her anymore. Let's vote already and execute her.
However, before we do that,
Onakuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
I'm awake!
Ah, he finally woke up.
I've heard your
Oh,
story!
now he wants to.
Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
This is fucking nuts, bro.
Guilty.
Sylph, what do you have to say for this?
Yes, Sylph. Thank you for killing me.
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time?
Can't say anything just yet.
Pardon me, can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Huh?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Pecco is the killer.
That is true. However,
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Pecco is really sparkling justice. Am I right?
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
That makes her an enthusiast.
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Pecco, right?
distinct difference?
You know, Sonia describes sparkling justice like this.
Justice complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice!
What the heck was that?
That's like Justice catchphrase.
An unknown serial killer. That's a catchphrase.
I read it in a magazine in the library. There has only been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it.
I see. So that's what it was. I think I've got the difference between the serial killer and Pecco. Sonia said she tried translating it, which means the difference is...
I see! That's right. According to what Sonia said,
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
If she had it translated, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish. So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
What?
From Spain?
All this time, I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about those serial killers, Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice, I just assumed both serial killers were from the same country. But that wasn't the case. If so...
Pecco, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Or, if you insist that you're Sparkling Justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Would you be able to do that?
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off. However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary. And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it. My duty has already been finished. My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
Uh-huh. Looks like she's back to normal?
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Huh?
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was.
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Tool? What do you mean?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Peko and Kyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
Proof that there was one more person at the scene of the crime? Could it be what Nagito asked Monokuma about earlier?
I see!
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
I see. That leaves us one person short.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house.
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Huh?
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
You're the only one!
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
No, the events that occurred in the game should have definitely occurred in real life. In order to show that off, Monokuma gave something that proves that to us.
I can prove it with this! I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but... there's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize. The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat the game first received the ending prize.
Hey, what's that envelope? What's inside?
Shut up! What makes you think you have any right to question me?
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? 'Cause Peko is the killer, right? But he already voted!
That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool. I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
It means I'm not the killer. The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
What? The cat is staring me down right now.
Hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Young master?
That is the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now.
Yeah, don't
But it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem. If Pecco's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
How would Pecco be a tool in the first place? Pecco is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
What the hell?
Elliot, you need to get off my desk now.
Oh, off by 2 fucking points.
Fucking skateboard game.
No, it was the
Hangman?
No, it wasn't even the hangman.
What was it?
It was the panic thing.
Oh, when you fucked up.
Bind.
The first
And
part.
what a bind it is. I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Well, at least I got 59 coins out of it.
Ahem. Although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiru Koizumi is...
Hold on a sec.
Sorry.
Oh, okay, I'll wait. I'm just hesitating.
Hey! There's no need to hesitate. No matter how you look at it, Pecco's the killer.
Why?
Hey, hey!
Why? Well, that's obvious. You're not a tool. You're a freaking human being.
Well,
If I'm a human, then I'm not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you're wrong.
you just don't know.
Because... Oh, sorry. Is it still voiced?
Nope.
No.
You just don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. People such as myself.
Only exists to be tools?
Hey,
What does she mean, Fuyuhiko?
Pecco and I grew up together.
Are you two childhood friends then?
No.
No, it's completely different than that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kuzuryu clan took me in.
I'm nothing but a tool.
I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property.
What? Property, you say? It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me.
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword. That is my only reason for living. Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost. Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
that is...
You are wrong. You are not a tool, Pecco. Because if you are a tool, then what was all that time we spent together?
Nothing.
I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with you all.
What?
Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, that is what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend.
That is why you were hiding your relationship, you mean?
No.
It's not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. My young master was relying on his household's power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household.
I am nothing but a tool.
No matter what I am told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it is only natural for me to act as his tool.
Then, the one who tried to kill Mahiru wasn't you, it was Fuyuhiko?
Damn it.
It is what it is. When I thought I beat that game, I was suddenly given these photographs.
Damn it!
I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photos?
Don't fuck with me!
And she's covered in blood. What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't even know if my sister is dead?
You tried to confirm it with Mahiru. And that's why you wanted to talk to her.
So?
Yeah. I sent her the photo because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. But she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too.
I'm pretty sure I was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know this incident had happened. That's why, even if we were told that we're connected to it, there's no way we could have sent it.
You know, when Mario spoke about Ibuki, she mentioned something about this. Sorry, I actually have plans to go to the beach with everyone.
Oh my!
Wait, huh? You're not going, Mari? If you want to talk about it there, it'd be totally fine. It's pretty important, so, you know, it'll be troubling to involve the others.
Huh?
You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own. So I wanted someone to think about it with me.
But
if I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
It definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyways. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. They're always tomorrow.
Oh.
And hush, little guy, I'm not done tonight.
He wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation.
I should have gone too.
But it was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plan to meet each other alone, you could easily lure Mahiru into a trap, right?
Hey.
By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hyoko.
What the?
Seriously, what the heck?
An eye for an eye. That's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered. If the reason that happened was because of some person here, I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right?
And so,
my young master thought of a plan and executed it.
Lay down!
I wanted to use a bat as the murder weapon because in the game, that's what was used to kill Girl E. For revenge, clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed just seemed to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
That is...
So that's why you killed Mahiru with the bat?
But still, I believed her up till the very last minute. That game was just a work of fiction. But even so, that asshole.
That bitch. Hey, if that game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girl E?
Why, you?
Hey, I don't want to hear about that.
But...
The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but...
Why?
You shouldn't have killed that girl.
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just answer me. What do you know about that game?
What are you saying?
You have no right to do that. Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is just wrong.
Jeez.
Want me to be honest? This whole time, I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahiru, I was still trying to find an excuse to not go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, that all went out the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I hid under the bench. But at that moment...
Young master called for me and made me kill Mahiru.
Huh?
Young master, I am finished.
Wait, is that voiced or? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
it
is.
is.
What?
You! Are you saying that you killed because you were ordered to?
A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions.
I don't get this at all.
Of course.
Well, of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand and pretends to be understood.
Be quiet.
Hey, you're too annoying. Can you just be quiet?
Yes, indeed.
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet.
Afterwards, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also consider the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story.
It cannot be.
You insisted that you were sparkling justice in order to make a damn it.
So, we fell for it. We fell for her trick all along.
That's right. You guys have made the wrong decision. You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
That's obviously wrong.
Hold on, don't act like our loss has been decided yet.
No.
No. It should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
This is troubling.
I'll admit, all this talk about Peko being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer. Hold on, I'm telling you to hold on.
I see.
So for Peko, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope then. On his behalf, you killed Mahiru, and now you're trying to sacrifice us so that you can protect him.
Great.
You would only go that far because he's your one and only hope.
Wrong.
I have no hope. I am just...
A tool? Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyway.
Now then.
So I'm gonna ask someone else. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
About what?
Hey.
Is Peko just a tool to you? Using that tool, surviving by sacrificing Peko and the rest of us? Is that
God.
your hope?
What?
Hold on.
What's the use of asking something like that?
What?
Huh? You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right?
Jeez.
Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko of your own free will?
Hey,
Fuyuhiko, can you tell the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf. The fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer. Are those all things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth?
Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but if you listen to Peko, we're all gonna die.
Young master.
You just have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just have to tell them that.
Fuyuhiko, you mentioned this before, but in this kind of situation, interacting with others will just shorten your lifespan. Those fools, Byakuya and Teru, are proof of that. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's my time to kill. You're still saying that? Of course. I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival. You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are now, right?
Young master!
There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please just tell them the truth. Young master, you were the one who ordered me. I just did it as I was told because I am a tool.
Fuyuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way you'll still lose Peko, but if you insist you're the killer just as she said, you could sacrifice us and survive alone. Or would you rather reject Peko and fight alongside us against despair? Which one will be your hope? Let's hear what you have to say.
Damn it!
Young master.
Oh.
I am finished.
You? What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Yeah. Hey, Peko. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master, that is impossible.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me.
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, the tool serves no purpose.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh? A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Hiyoko will be waking up soon, after you leave. I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body. Hurry!
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me! Forget about the Kuzuryu clan! You better escape!
So how about it, Fuyuhiko? Please, tell me the truth.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Peko. I guess I couldn't go through with it after all.
Young master.
I'm a disgrace.
'Cause if that's actually what I have to do to survive, I just feel ashamed of myself. It'd mean I can't live without depending on something. I just feel disgusted with myself.
Peko.
And if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you? I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuzuryu clan.
Young master.
Oh my, so this is how it turned out.
Too bad.
And here I thought it would be more brutal and heartless. Man, how disappointing. Which means everything happened thanks to her meddlesome actions.
Why you?
There's no way a human that meddlesome can ever be considered a tool.
Hey.
Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about what Peko and Fuyuhiko discussed.
Jeez.
Well, it's obvious now. I mean, that's why you have surveillance cameras. You were just having fun, huh?
Man, even if it was an act of desperation, Peko's claim was surprisingly interesting. You're actually the first to try to influence the outcome of the trial like that. But too bad, you're definitely the killer. Peko, the tool with a heart, is the killer.
Sorry.
Peko, I'm sorry I couldn't fulfill your request. Even though you did all that to provide me the chance to survive. But I
had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
Young master.
Young master, you have a kind heart, despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself, I believe you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool would understand that.
What?
Then why?
Even so. I wanted
Even
to
so.
escape.
Oh, sorry, I didn't. Is his voice turned?
No.
I wanted to protect you.
Peko.
I'm terribly sorry.
Yep.
I will not be able to serve by your side to the very end, young master. And I'm sorry for what I've done to you all too. It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
Of course.
That will do, Monokuma. Why don't you start it already?
I will never feel despair.
As long as I am a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
So cool!
But will you be able to maintain that composure until the very end? People who act as proud as you always shed tears of despair in the end. Now then, let's begin!
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one final selfish request.
So,
Didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember.
The tool, Peko Yama, who used to stand beside you. I'd like it if you remembered that. That's it.
How many times do you have to keep... I don't need any tools.
You could say that.
Then let's begin! The punishment time brimming with despair.
Why don't you get it yet?
Thrills, chills, kills!
This time for the ultimate swordswoman Peko Yama.
why?
You stand by my side all this time. Why don't you get it?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For you! I never needed a sword or a shield.
I never needed a tool. So... you didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got!
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Hold on a sec. Young master.
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
Let's go! It's punishment time!
Please, Pecco. Don't go! I need you! Don't leave me!
Young master.
Young master.
Young master.
Holy shit!
Here we go!
Get off my desk. Oh, don't lick my cheek.
Holy sh... Wow.
The 47 Ronin are here to fight. Like the puppet motif?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit! Oh, God!
What have I done?
This is bad. This shouldn't be allowed. People dying so easily, falling like dominoes.
You bastard! What is this?
This can't be. This is a lie, right? Pecco! Fuyuhiko! Such a waste. For heaven's sake, this is just the worst. Jeez, what a waste. This conclusion? What a waste. This is why she should have just discussed it with me. Damn it. It was supposed to be a clash between two hopes, but it was crushed into something so unpalatable.
Oh. You're still talking about that.
What the hell's wrong with you? Aren't you pissed that two of your friends got killed?
Such despair. I am pissed, and I even feel sad and hopeless. But still...
Isn't that right?
It's going to be all right. This despair is worthless. Even this despair is just a ladder to a bright, shining future that awaits us. The higher the ladder, the brighter we can shine. That is the unmistakable truth.
Where's my gun? I want to shoot this son of a bitch.
Calling me a ladder, huh? You say some pretty interesting things. In a way, your misguided thoughts of what hope should be remind me of him.
I don't really understand what you're saying.
Listen carefully.
Anyway, I shall make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. The hopes of all the Ultimates here will definitely, completely, utterly destroy you. There won't even be a strand of cotton left when we're done with you. That's your future. How much
Is he
longer?
schizophrenic?
No. How much longer are you planning to say such foolish things? Don't you understand? Even Fuyuhiko died, you know?
Not yet. He's still alive.
What?
Huh?
Everyone!
Fuyuhiko is still alive.
You serious?
Are you serious?
Oh
Oh gosh, are you gonna Leroy Jenkins your way in there?
Fuyuhiko! God, I can't do that voice.
You going Dragon Ball Z on us?
Holy shit.
Frantically, we rushed over to Fuyuhiko's side.
He's still breathing.
Is he gonna be okay?
Do something! Hey! You need to save him! Hey!
I'm trying! But his blood, he won't stop bleeding out! His pulse is getting weaker!
Can't you do anything about it? God damn it!
Well, serves him right.
You're so stupid.
Were you filled with hope at the thought of saving her yourself? That's why you ended up like that.
You stupid brother!
What is they been about? Hurry and save him.
I don't believe it!
Huh? A surprise order?
What the heck?
Why do I have to burn my precious calories just to save some Yakuza scum?
That's wrong!
It's your duty to save him.
Huh? Duty?
Hey!
Because it's written in the school trip rules.
Rule number 6. If the Blackened is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed.
Only the Blackened. Oh, if only I could do about it right now. But since my magic stick was taken away, I'm practically powerless.
Hey!
But you should be able to do it.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, I guess I have no choice.
Fine.
Well, there's no way I can violate a rule even if it's me.
So,
Fine then, I'll save him.
Really?
like...
I was actually gonna do that all along, so I'm actually prepared for this.
Huh? Prepared?
And oh no! No! No!
Oh gosh,
No!
not the fucking ambulance
No!
again.
No! 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 And that's when it
name is
happened.
Yoshi.
There wasn't
Okay,
underneath
Kira.
there.
A siren began ringing from out of nowhere, and gradually grew closer and closer.
Oh god.
Why is it realistic looking?
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
Dr.
Killgood.
Killgood, you've already killed your patient!
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat. So, I'll see you later.
Wait, why am I in an alternate dimension now? And why are all these hands grabbing me?
Looks like it's time for your punishment. Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
Oh god, that would be a good alternate reality. And after he said that, the ambulance containing Monokuma and Fuyuhiko vanished from our sight.
Like, you're saying like Fuyuhiko meets Raimi and Arnold?
And then he becomes a detective in an alternate dimension.
Is this really gonna be okay? To leave this to Monokuma?
Damn it.
It can't be helped. It's not like there's another way.
Perhaps.
He's gonna be fine. He's probably gonna get better and come back to us again.
You're right. He's definitely going to come back and talk a lot of smack as nothing happened.
Then, all we gotta do is wait.
Why do we have to wait for him? I mean, He caused Mahiru's death, you know.
However,
We must put that aside since Peko has already been punished. Or else, we will not be able to advance forward.
Fall, my tears.
There are no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There is no other way than to move forward, like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness.
damn it!
I guess things aren't as exciting if a shit stirrer like him ain't around.
I didn't realize
Yeah,
it, but I was wishing for that too. From the bottom of my heart, I really wanted him to return. Fuyuhiko! I don't want anyone else to be a sacrifice. And so the class trial ended. But we still can't see the real ending that we really want yet. When that finally arrives, what will have happened to us by then? No matter where I look, no matter what possibilities I look for, I can't see our future, not even a speck. As if we were in a boat, floating reliably in a vast dark sea. We were just left there, alone. Only one word could explain our situation. Despair. We couldn't find a more suitable word than that.
What the fuck?
That's how long it's gonna take for your pizza to get to your house.
15 days? You
Sorry,
son of a bitch.
we cook our pizzas very hard in that brick oven.
You guys can see it, right? You can see this countdown too? Poor people are already gone. We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them. Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore. Whether it's better if we let them leave this island, or if we shouldn't let them escape. For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair? But I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well. What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair, and the continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That cannot be allowed. We must prevent that by any means necessary. Even if we have to pay the ultimate price, I will definitely prevent it by any means. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
Oh, great. Now there's another person at the table wanting to eat my food.
That's the Lockus.
It is quite alright. A chul does not need to eat.
Oh, hush, honey. Have a blackout. You'll make you feel better.
Hey, that's my serving.
Oh, don't worry, there are plenty of servings to be served all around the table. And finally, there's some women inside of this place.
Oh, shut up.
Not interested.
Fuck off, poor bag.
Oh, that's the whore bag. It's not the first time I've been called that.
How many times have I told you to shut your goddamn mouth?
Besides, are you with Jeffrey?
Who the hell is Jeffrey?
Your boyfriend.
What?
Your
Now, if you
boyfriend.
excuse me, I'm gonna take that carton of ice cream and not cry.
Wait. So, hold on. What ice cream are you taking? What flavor?
The one with the brownie bits.
Okay, as long as you don't take the cookies and cream, we're good.
Yes,
No.
that's the one item that Byakuya said that nobody is allowed to take out of the kitchen is cookies and cream ice cream. Even he won't let me have it.
Oh, that's yours? I just ate all that up.
Oh, God.
Taro, do you have
wait,
any
hold on.
forks?
The one flavor everything but the sink, which is chocolate vanilla ice cream mixed with peanut butter cups, fudge covered toffee pieces, white chocolate chunks, and fudge covered. Oh, I thought it had brownie bits in it too. No, okay.
Oh god damn it! Now I'm already starting to want to crave those Ghirardelli creme brulee chocolate I bought.
Oh,
Shit.
Taro, can you make that next?
I just want cookies and milk.
All right, she can have that. That I don't mind, because I hate being compared to Santa Claus. I am not your Santa.
But I did eat your cookies and ice cream. Sorry.
This ice cream?
No, that's my cookies and cream.
Well, I ate it anyway, bitch, so get over it.
All right, that's it. I am padlocking this kitchen. Or I am making a refrigerator specifically for me. You get a refrigerator, and Taro gets no refrigerators. So we have 3 refrigerators. We all just put our own food in there, and nobody steals anything from each other.
Like, oh, why don't I get my own refrigerator?
Why don't I get one? Because you stabbed me in the stomach.
And the neck, and the torso, and all over the torso.
And now as punishment, you have to make me anything I want.
I'll get to his Thanksgiving turkey.
Mama, I killed a man.
Are we forgetting that he took the hit for Mr. Hope guy over there, who's still living?
Yes, because it was written in the script that way. Because as we all know, every video game needs a villain that everyone just wants to murder. But you can't. For some reason, you just can't. Because they're just like, they have plot armor.
Anyways, I think it's time for us to get going. We're past due.
Yes, and I know you want to go and lie down. So...
No, worse than me.
Well, that's going to do it for us, for Danganronpa. We're going to be back next week, because we got to get to Chapter 3. And some...
No, we got our Valentine's Day special coming up Wednesday,
Well,
remember?
that too. But, you know, we got to build up everything first.
Well, excuse me,
and at some point, we're going to continue Riley's story, right?
Yeah. Yes, because we still have to finish that love story. Well, that's perfect then.
Yeah, let's do it on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's finish Riley's story on Valentine's Day.
We were like on part 6, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Yeah, so we're like halfway there, and we should be able to finish it, because this time, I'm not going to lose the cell phone and get stuck.
Yeah, we gotta make sure that reporter bitch ain't, like, in the way every time we try to, like, romance the dude.
Yeah, and then our ex comes back, and then we want to fuck him, and then we're like, oh no, I gotta stay with my partner.
There's a
but
very...
my ex is here.
Oh, what
no.
the fuck? Big thing that's gonna come up. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's The Sims, so it's gonna get like balls to the wall weird.
Okay, well, perfect for Valentine's Day then. All right, so we'll do Riley's story on Valentine's Day, and then Friday we'll do Danganronpa.
Which one should I use first? The regular or the marshmallow flavor?
Yes.
Just half and half.
How the fuck am I supposed to do half butter and half marshmallow?
Make it work.
Joke's like, yes. All right, let's go. Bye, everybody.
Yeah, so we'll do Danganronpa Friday, and then we'll do Riley's story on Wednesday. So then, good night, and I'll do my solo show tomorrow.